Hey y'all, this is Cake. I'm doing this again in the morning because I find that I talk most natural whenever you just wake up. Great night. I had a good sleep. I decided to take off my the Cake is a Lie intro because I think I don't need one, to be honest. I'll just speak from the hip, shoot from the hip, so to speak. Whatever. I wanted to sort of do something like I decided to make this called like UMvC3 Lounge, where I just talk about life, not just games in general, because I love this game, but just talk about life. Hopefully, I can give you guys a little bit of wisdom. I'm 27 years old, but I listen to a lot of old people because they have a lot of wisdom, and there are some things that I wish I knew that nobody told me about personal responsibility, finances, and stuff. And today I want to share with you how I became an electrician, which is a wonderful trade. I recommend, if anybody would ever want to, that go for it. It's a great trade, very promising career. So for me, it started out because YouTube for me is a good part-time gig. It's not something I could see myself doing for like 20 years. It's just not my route to go. But what I like to do is I like to work with my hands. Anyways, whenever I turned 25 years old, I started to look at my life and I was wondering, you know, I'm kind of stuck at a dead-end job. What do I want to do with my life? And I look back at what I was good at in high school and what I enjoyed doing and what I didn't enjoy doing. And one thing I really enjoyed doing was working with my hands. I knew I had to have a job that would work with my hands. At the same time, I was really good with math and science in high school. And I looked in to like the career field. You can look up online for like help me with my career, little test, survey, whatever, to see what you would be best placed in. And I don't recommend going straight to college right out of high school, because you change so much from 18 to 21 years old to 23 years old. You change so much as an individual, and you could be going to college with student loans and for something you don't even want to do later. And so I would not recommend going directly into college, even though a lot of parents pressure their kids to go into college and everything's go to college. I don't recommend that, because I have old student loans that I'm still paying off for a degree I didn't even finish. And so yeah, I don't recommend that. I went to the military, and you know, that has its own pros and cons. But back to me, electrician. I wanted to actually pursue something in the engineering field, because I liked AutoCAD. It was building houses and stuff. But the one that worked for me for engineering was electrical engineering. So I wanted to be an electrical engineer. But one way to get my foot into the engineering field, the electrical engineering field, before I get a degree, was to become an electrician. So I can go from electrician to electrical engineering. Very smooth transitions, sticking with the same thing, only I deal with the blueprints once I become an electrical engineer. Now, I'm starting my degree on that one here in the summer. I was supposed to start in the spring of this year, but because I was, life happens, I decided to push it out into summer, where I feel more confident. So that's what I did. So I'm going to be starting this summer for electrical engineering. I'm going to hold off until then. And I'm not paying any student loans. I'm going to be going directly out of pocket. But the electrical trade is really fun. It provides a good long-term career if you want to stay as an electrician. Guaranteed 40 grand a year if you become a journeyman in 4 years. It takes 4 years to become a journeyman electrician, and you are guaranteed, if you live in Texas, at least Austin, Texas, 40 grand income a year. And electrical engineering is just 50 grand a year. Now, if you want to make a lot of money, the best way is you it's all about making your own business. But we're just talking about engineering and being an electrician stuff. The route that most people choose that think are successful are getting a degree in business or medicine or law, but in the end it's like if you don't have a heart for it, it's just not going to work. Trust me. If you do not have a heart, you're going to have just a lot of student loans and nothing to show for it but a piece of paper. And life is not that way. It's who you know, not what you know. And so networking is actually the best thing that you could possibly get from real life experience. Try to network as much as possible. Talk to people. If you want a job at some place that is career minded, bring a box of donuts with your name card on it or something that says, here, I want to just introduce myself. You know, that's being friendly. But electrical trade, it's pretty much it's hard to get your foot into, but once you get in, you're in for good. That's deals with a lot of trades too. If you want to be a plumber, if you want to be a carpenter, I have mad respect for anybody who wants to do those things. Back when I was a teenager, I was a bit naive, and so I would kind of look down on those type of jobs and thinking, you know, business is the best way. But now my mind has changed because you know, people's passions, you know, you can go with whatever you're passionate about. That's the best way, in my honest opinion, on what type of career you would like to achieve later on in life. So I would never ever suggest going by peer pressure of your parents or your friends on what job you should be taking, especially the degree. I wouldn't even recommend getting a degree until after you turn 23. Like I said, you change most of your life from ages 18 to 23. At least that's what I found out. It kind of went a little bit more mediocre as time went on after 23 years old. But 23 is pretty much the epitome of different perspectives and stuff. So yeah, if you ever thought about becoming an electrical trade, you can start off with Green Hand. Search on Craigslist.com, or I mean Craigslist.com, Craigslist.org. And oh, and by the way, that's one way to counter Doom's Sphere Flame is to grab him immediately. And that player did a great job. But go on Craigslist, go on Backpages, go on different websites, and that's how I got in initially. Was I went on Craigslist and I looked up electricians, and I started off as a green hand. And so from there, it's been now a year. I'm an electrician for a year, and I'll be getting my journeyman in 3 to 4 years, and I'll be making 40 grand a year, and I'll only be 31, 32 with a promising career path. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have a lot more to show than a lot of people who just dream and don't do anything, or have a lot of degrees and have hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt. Oh my gosh, oh, that's the worst. So yeah, if you ever want to pursue anything, definitely look online to take those career little tests to see what you enjoy doing, so that you won't be stuck in a dead-end job like I was for a couple of years. It's not fun. Anyways, so let's talk about this match. One thing I do like about lobby matches is that the latency is always better in the lobby matches than it is in ranked. For some weird reason, it's always better. I feel like my keys are more in tune, although I do sometimes make user error. It just feels so much more smooth than ranked matches. And I wanted to point out a couple things, like Terry Bogard. I wanted to highlight him because I had quite a number of games with him, but he dominated me every single time. And this is just one of the better games where it came closer. The other times he was pretty dominating because he'd use the Morgan spam. And what's interesting is I tried the Morgan spam. It's really hard to do. Okay. But once you get it down, it's pretty easy. It becomes a lot easier, and then all you have to do is flow from range keep away to rush down to have a very good Morgan play. I wanted to highlight this player because he was a good player, and I wanted to highlight him because he had me and him. I think I was his best competitor. To be honest, I was in the room, and you see that I messed up. I meant to actually toss him up in the air and then X Factor. But I was like his best competitor. I had the most blocks against him, but I also dropped a couple combos here and there. He got me a little bit nervous because of his Strider assist. Strider assist always gets me nervous. I also tried Strider. The assist is very powerful, but Strider has just way too weak health that I like, and you see I goofed that one up. But Strider is just too low on health that I could really enjoy the character. If they were to only buff up his health, two things that I wish, and that's an easy combo. I call this a slice and dice combo, where he goes medium heavy, medium heavy, medium heavy, medium heavy. I call it slice and dice. It's pretty easy. Go medium heavy to Spidey swing, medium heavy, Spidey swing, medium heavy, or Spidey swing, then medium heavy and Spidey swing air. Then you fall down, medium heavy again, Spidey swing, medium heavy again. You know, it's really easy. It doesn't do as much damage as a lot of BNBs, but it's so easy to do, and you can pretty much do it off of any stray hit that it's worth learning. So if any of you Taskmaster fans out there want to learn a new combo that nobody does, learn my slice and dice combo. It's you can counter off of any hit. It's just like Doom's extended mid-screen combo, because it doesn't hurt as much as his normal B&B, but you can combo off of almost any hit. And here I wanted to just show you the OP-ness of a Morgan keep away team. So back on Morgan, I tried Morgan. Oh, and I wanted to highlight this one. This is actually going to be the last match, because this guy and me and him kind of went back to back, and it was a lot of fun. This was actually the first match that I played, so I wanted to highlight him. But I actually tried Morgan, and I enjoyed her to an extent where it was a challenge to make all those Morgan spams. But in the end, I decided to drop her because I thought it was cheap. I thought it was too cheap. I was using the Mori Doom team combo, and I was just thinking, this is just too cheap. This is just way too easy. I can't do this. I just can't do it. I can't possibly see myself doing that. And that was an excellent move by Captain America. Good job. Also tried Captain America, but I couldn't get over the fact that I kept on getting destroyed by Hawkeyes whenever I first started. So I dropped Captain America as well. I tried a lot of different teams. But Taskmaster has stayed with me from the very beginning, as well as Doom. And Vergil is the only one that I've been going on and off with, and I still don't know how I feel exactly about Vergil. I tried Wesker as well for OTG assist. That was me. I was trying to do another move. I can't remember what I was trying to do exactly. Maybe Spiral Sword Loops or whatever. I died. But, oh well. And yeah, run Doom! Run Silver Doom. Run Silver Doom! Oh, my screen went black. You didn't see that, but I did. And I still don't know muscle memory, all of Doom's combo except for basic B&B right there. So I just have to do that, and I do that every now and then. Where I foot dive and then go into fly mode just to fake out the opponent into using an attack and then do it on a foot dive. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And as you can tell, look at the life pool of Deadpool compared to mine, and this is going to be an interesting match. Interesting last duo. Will he get the full combo? Oh, and he drops it. And if he only made that, he would have won. But Doom, you know, you just got to respect the foot dive. Oh, drop that combo. Oh, little life left, Doom. Little life left. What are you going to do, Doom? Okay. Another one, just in case he used the move, but he's gonna do that. Is that gonna hit? Oh! Sliver of health left. What's gonna happen? Is Doom gonna get the hit? Yep, nope. I lost. So y'all have a good day. Bye.
Oh, yeah, Metro, son.